Good evening. So we are looking at the analysis on British pound Japanese yen, that is GBP JPY. So now, looking at this chart now, we are coming from the resistance. Okay, this is the resistance zone. The resistance zone. Yes, where sellers are active. This is the resistance zone. So before the price got to the resistance, as you can see here, it was trending upward. It was trending upward. This is the high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then it got to the resistance. It didn't give us another high because this is the resistance level where sellers are very active. So we didn't get a high at this resistance level, but rather see what happened. Price consolidated on the resistance and it was able to break. This was the last low that was formed before price got to the resistance, and then it consolidated sideways and broke below this low. Price broke below this low, which is this. It broke below this low. Price broke below this low, indicating a change of character. Price has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. So now it broke below the low. Now this is the change of character, and now it got to this high now. This high, giving us a lower high. So now, since the price has changed from an uptrend, it got to the resistance and then it's now in a downtrend. So from this low that was created here, which caused the change of character, it gave us a lower high. So what we are expecting now is a lower low, which should be around this area, breaking this structure to form the lower low around this area. So now, what are we doing now? We are analyzing now to know where we can get the possible entry for this sell to give us the lower low. That is what we are on now. That's the analysis which is here now. So what we have here, this trend line that is here now, this is the descending trend line from the resistance, the highest point which the price got to. This is the descending resistance. That is the descending trend line. It's also a resistance, but it is trending downward from the resistance, from the horizontal resistance. This is the horizontal resistance which price got to as the highest point which price got to here. Then this is the descending resistance, which is the trend line resistance. So now, then this other trend line which we have here, this one is the ascending support towards this descending trend line. This is the ascending trend line support. This is a support here. Support, price pushed up. This is another support here. Price pushed up towards this descending trend line here, which we have here. This descending trend line. So now what we are watching out for now, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in now. So what we are watching out for now, price is coming from the ascending support and also coming down from the descending resistance, which is this trend line. So we have a symmetric triangle here. Price coming down from the resistance, the trend line resistance, and also going up from the ascending support, also trend line. So now we are watching out to see what will happen inside this zone, this tight corner here. This tight corner will determine where this price wants to really go to. Okay, so what happened now is that for us to look for our entry, we want to see price getting to this support, this ascending support, and break below so that we enter for a sell. Or we want to see price breaking above this descending resistance here, this one. So what do? We narrow down to 15 minutes time frame for our entries. So what happens is that when price gets here, we are either looking for a sell when the price breaks below this ascending support, or a buy when it breaks above this descending resistance. So if the price is able to break below here with body, we'll open a sell position. When the price breaks below this ascending support. Place our stop few pips above and target 2 times. We trade down to the next support level. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So we trade to this support level. So upon the break on 15 minutes time frame, we enter for the sell. and target 2 times. As you can see, we have 1:2 here. That is if price breaks below this ascending support. Then we will do the inverse if the price breaks above this descending resistance. In this case, what are we going to do? If the price breaks above it, we enter for a buy, placing our stop few pips below and trade up to the resistance area here. We trade up to this resistance area. So if the price is able to break above this descending resistance, what do? We open the buy position, place our stop just few pips below here and target 2 times. So either way, we are either going for a buy or a sell. This if it breaks above. If it breaks below, we go for a sell. So it's a two-way something. Whatever price does, we follow. We are going for a sell here if price breaks below. So either way, we are having an opportunity. It's either a buy or a sell, as it is seen here. If price breaks below here, we enter for a sell. If price is able to break above here, we enter for a buy.